Okay, hi everyone. I'm Nancy Murithi, and I lead the campus program for She Hacks Kenya alongside Tony Gidra, who's also on call. So I think we'll start. The others will join us as we proceed. So thank you for joining us in good time. So I think to start us off, I'll introduce Keynote Speaker from Hack the Box. So Jack, kindly, I think we'll have you first, and then I'll introduce the others as we proceed.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. I will be kinda quick, but I will try to speak about Hack the Box and cybersecurity a bit for you to start this meeting. As Nancy said, my name is Jack. I'm working at Hack the Box, and I'm taking care of the marketing and community department. So working very closely to all the people that are managing our big community. We are counting over 800,000 people around the world. So 800,000, cybersecurity passionate around the world. That's a huge number. And I'm here today because I wanted to speak very quickly about what Hack the Box is doing for universities, but generally academic institutions. One of the strong beliefs of Hack the Box is that we really work for accessible cybersecurity training for everyone and everywhere. So we really want everyone in the world to learn about cybersecurity, and we are making it possible to give it accessible to students, employees, even just passionates that wants to improve their skills. And for universities, we are giving all our training services at a discounted price. Normally it's around 50% on the normal offering that we have for enterprises. With our university offerings, you can, for example, create a private environment in which your team can improve cybersecurity skills and track results, track every kind of knowledge that you're learning there. And the admin on the environment can assign tasks, can track the results, can give directions on what you should learn better, and also manage overall the team in the best and most comfortable way ever. So that's for sure something very cool that we would really like to implement in, for example, university curricula all around the world. We are cooperating right now with more than 550 universities around the world, which is a pretty cool number, and we're very proud of that. Another thing that we are doing for universities is our annual University CTF. So capture the flag event only for university students. And this is, one of our pillar events that we really love. It's now on the third edition, kicking off in 2 days. We're super excited about that. And we passed from, I think, around 60 universities on the first edition in 2019 to over 550 now in 2021. In 2 days, 550 teams around the world will start competing and hacking challenges that we created, so themed for this event, custom challenges. The event is of course for free, because we want everyone around the world to participate and to have the chance to try our content. And if you like our content, then you can join our platform. You can start with Academy. You can have your university teams and have your private environment. That's a great way to get to know Hack the Box. So this is everything that we are doing for universities. We will be launching new stuff, uh, and I invite you all tomorrow at 13 UTC. So if I'm not wrong, in your time zone should be 14 o'clock. Um, but please, guys, cross check because I'm not always good with time zones. There are too many. But we are gonna announce it on social media in a while. So if you follow us, you will see that. So we are gonna have tomorrow our pre-event talks for the University CTF, and we are going to discuss about very cool stuff regarding hacking and education. So everything related to cybersecurity and what you can do in the university to increase your skills and also to kickstart your career. I mean, anything related to that. We will be live on YouTube. So you will have the chance to see very nice speakers, see also professors that are already collaborating with us, and also have some, teasers regarding new Hack the Box content that are gonna come up. So I really invite you there tomorrow for the talks. Hope to see you there. Leave any comments. We will be also hosting a small Q&A. So if you have any question, you are very welcome to ask it. Yeah, I think that's all from me. I'm very excited to be here, guys. Thank you for letting me join, and I hope you have fun.
Okay, thank you so much, Jack. I'm really happy that we had it from.
We can't really hear you.
Okay, I'm saying thank you so much, Jack, for that. Thank you for accepting my invitation to be a keynote today, and I'm looking forward to us doing so much more together in future as She Hacks and Hack the Box team. So thank you for even making the time. It's quite a pleasure, honestly.
Thank you very much for inviting us. And we are very open to collaborate. We really want to spread the cybersecurity education also in areas in which we are not very present at the moment, because we are now, I mean, for obvious reasons, because we have our office in Europe, but we really want to expand cybersecurity knowledge everywhere. So anything that you have in mind, guys, we are always here to help you.
Okay, thank you so much. On behalf of maybe the other team members from She Hacks are not able to join, but I have Tony on call. But on behalf of the entire She Hacks organization, thank you so much, and we'll definitely keep in touch. I'm sure we have so much more lined up.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Okay, so for the next one, I think I'll invite Cliff. Cliff is the lead for a Hack the Box team here in Kenya, the Kenyan chapter. So Cliff, maybe you can take over.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Cliff Nangao. I work with Safaricom as a senior cybersecurity officer, and I'm glad to be here with you today. So I hope that we can get together, build our community together, build our skills together, because the more we work together, the merrier. So that's it from my end. Welcome everyone. Back to you, Nancy. I know with the speed at which time is going, we could take some time to also look at some boxes that we have lined up for you today. So before I send it back to Nancy, just from the invite that we shared on Meetups, we have a guide on how you can join our labs, the ones that we will be doing today. So for everyone on the call who's joining us to do the labs, kindly share on your Hack the Box handles on chat. I will go ahead and add you guys to the labs, the dedicated labs that we are doing today. So usually you will not access the labs because they are retired boxes, but because we have been given access as dedicated labs for the next 20 hours, for those of you who share your Hack the Box handles, we'll add you to the Hack the Box handles to our dedicated lab, and then we can work together through the labs for our meetup today, and then you'll have access to the labs for the next 20 hours. Over to you, Nancy.
Okay, thank you so much, Cliff, for that. So maybe as we wait for others to, please, if you're here and you have a Hack the Box account, you can just share your username so that you can also take part in the practicals that you're going to do in a few in real time. So maybe before I go first, I'll invite Tony Gedraff. We lead the campus program with him. So Tony, maybe you can take over.
Thank you, Nancy. Am I audible? Hello, hope you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So hello everyone, my name is Tony Gedraff, and I lead the SheHacks campus edition with Nancy. Yeah, and we are glad to host you. Like today, we want to launch the HTB Uni CTF, and you also be looking at some of the boxes. And I think, oh yeah, I can see a chat. I did not register for the uni. I think I'll send the meetup link, but I don't know whether I'll just share the meetup link on the chat. So welcome. Today we'll look at a couple of boxes. I think we look at 2, and we also leave view 1, which you can go like and practice with. So yeah, I think that's it. Nancy, maybe you can take over.
Okay. Well, I can see if there's a okay, if I don't have a university team, how can I do? Okay. Let me just answer that maybe before we start. Well, okay. I think I'll share the link for the registration on how to register for the CTF, but they require a university email that has to be verified. So would highly advise on that one. As you register, use your university mail, since it will be verified, and also you can create a team. You can be a captain, or you can join a team that has already been created, but the verification process for both is the same. You'll need you can share your username so that you can be added to the box that you're going to be solving today. So before maybe I set up, Tony, is it okay if you go first? Kindly.
It's okay. Let me share my screen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Tony, while you go,
Yes.
just let me share the process for joining the labs that we'll be doing today. Let me just share my screen for 1 second, and then you can go after that, Tony. So from the meetup, let me just share this link. This is where we have our write-up for joining the labs for today. Let me just share that on chat. So what will happen for today is we are getting dedicated labs. Everyone who's joining us for our labs has to be added using the Hack the Box handle. So when you come to the labs, after you share your usernames, for example, if I add myself to the labs, there is my name. And if I refresh, I will have the dedicated labs showing on the side here. So if you select the dedicated labs and you view, you will see that you have access to 3 labs. Just give me a second. So the labs that we have access for today is Legacy, Devel, and BIP. My internet is slower than usual. Okay, so this is what you'll usually get. This is what you will see once you're added to the labs. On your left, on the left side of the left side menu, you will see dedicated labs, and then you will check the dedicated labs that you have. Then once you have been added to the labs, you will come here to your profile. On the left side, we have connect access. Okay, so here. So you'll come to access, and then you will find that you also have a new access section written dedicated. So you'll switch your dedicated access and then download your connection pack here. So once you could download your connection pack, you can go ahead and connect to Hack the Box and enjoy the 3 boxes now that that we have access to for today. Over to you, Tony. So while Tony goes next, guys, share your Hack the Box handles, and then we'll add you to the labs so that you can follow through also as we do the labs. Over to you, Tony.
Okay, thank you for that.
So for those of you who have shared your usernames, I've already added you. Phrase and Tony, you have access to the labs. For the others also, for the others who are also with us today and you would like to join us in the labs, also share your Hack the Box handles on chat. Hi, Nancy, did we lose Tony?
Oh, hello, just a moment, just a moment. I had some connection.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think
All
it's
right.
okay.
So while Tony is okay, Tony is here. Okay.
So let me have a successful connection to HTB. Then we can start. I think
Okay.
we'll start with Bpx. Yeah, let's start with Bip.
Okay, for those who have just joined us, you can share your Hack the Box usernames so that we can add you to, so that you can be part of the practical. You can also do it from your end.
Oh, this is taking quite some time. Just a moment.
Hi, Tony. So while you are still connecting,
Yeah.
let me just take those who have joined us right now. Let me just take them through how to connect to the labs that we're working on today.
Sure.
Yes. So let me share my screen 1 second. All right, Tony, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, just a second. So to access the labs, you'll have to go to the old Hack the Box. Usually to get to the old Hack the Box, you'll have to change the URL. So you, from here where it says app.hackthebox.com/login, you will change that to www.hackthebox/login. All right, my connection today is a bit slower. So this is how your old Hack the Box interface should look like. Just give me a second. So after you log in, this is taking too long. Let me just change my screen. So once you log in, if you've given me your usernames already, you will see that the dedicated labs will appear on your left side. So if you check down here, you'll find that you have EU dedicated 36, which is the dedicated labs that we are working on today. Once you find that you have the labs, you will go to the access section. So from the access section, you'll find also that you have been added a connection pack here called dedicated. So you will switch the connection. Once it's done switching the connection, then you can download your connection pack here. So this is the connection pack. Oh, okay. This is the connection pack that you will use to access the labs. Okay, Tony, how is it going on your side?
I think I have a connection. Let me check.
All right.
Okay, for anyone who has just joined us, yes, Albert, you'll share your username. on Hack the Box, the username that you use in your Hack the Box platform, so that we can grant you access to these labs.
Okay, yeah. So I think we are good to go. We have access to the Bpx. So just a moment. Okay, so let's start. I hope I'm audible enough. In case of anything, you can just maybe unmute and signal me. So we'll start with the Bpx. It's a retired box on Hack the Box. So it's kind of voted of medium. So it got some challenges, which I can say they are not so easy and not so hard. Because yeah, I saw the majority of like 9,000 votes voted for medium. So we already know for like its IP address. Oh, and maybe if you're using Hack the Box for the first time, you need to establish a VPN connection. I'm using OpenVPN. So if you're using any other client, you can just switch. Yeah, so I have a tunnel to HTB. Try this. Yeah, so like I said, the IP address of the Bpx is 10.10.10.10.7. So yeah, I think it's up and we are able to access it from our machine. So the first thing we need to do, definitely reconnaissance and scanning the network. So we'll use Nmap for this particular task. Yeah, let's get started. So we type Nmap. Do I zoom my screen? Is it visible? Let me try. Okay. So Nmap. Then we'll give the first flag, which is the SV. This one prompts to scan every open port and determine the service and the version. The next one you're going to do is the -O. This one enables OS detection. And the other one is we try the -F. This is for a fast mode, like maybe with time. And then let's add something like the version light. Yeah, version light. We are just limiting the probe intensity to around 2. And then now we can put the IP, target IP. So let's give it some time. Okay, that one is running. We can try a more intensive scan, which will do the pseudo Nmap. Then we'll give the -A, like -all. It enables OS detection, version detection, and script scanning and trace route. So then we do the -V. This verbose, the Linux parameter for verbose. Then we'll issue the IP address of the target machine. Yeah, this first this one's also done. So let's take a look at this one. So there are several open ports. We have port 22, that's SSH. We have 25 SMTP. Yeah, basically we have like several. Yeah, we have several. All these are open ports. Let's see for any other interesting information. They haven't given us the OS version. Okay. Let's see the other aggressive scan. whatever we have gotten here. This is quite much interesting because we have the port 10,000, and we also have a new port that we didn't see previously, which is 445. So 445 it's the HTTPS proxy, and you have the port 10,000. This is for WebMe, the web-based Unix Linux administration tool. So actually it says scanning. Let's see any other interesting information here. Apache TTPD, this 2.2. I think that's enough. Now we'll do some we'll try and enumerate the directories on this particular box. We'll use the buster or the dart buster. I don't know, depends on how you pronounce it. Oh, and I hope if you're following, in case you see maybe I'm doing an error anywhere, you can just like signal me. So our target, the target URL, this basically we use HTTPS. Guide you will be. So 10.10, 10.7. We can specify the port, which is 443, your port. And okay, this is just also like an enumeration method. We really don't know whether it will be helpful. Let's put the threads to 100 to increase at least the speed of forcing the directories. And then let's use we need to give like the URL. Is it the path to the word list that we want to use. Basically, I think Kali it comes with the, we just zoom in. When you go to CD, the USR share, and I think it's word list. Then I think it's dir buster. Yeah. So you can see there are several which word lists which in use here. Let's use the medium. I think it's this one. So we need to give this path. So let's just do this way. Then we can first copy this one. Then we can open the WASP buster. We enter the path up to there. Then now we need to specify the particular word list. So I paste it. So I don't know if, I hope you guys have understood what I've done, because we have somebody is not like Linux savvy. So this is basically just the path to the word list. So I actually have a browse method here. We have a browse, like you can just select to, you can also use that one to select the particular directory, the particular path. Then we're gonna set a few options. Okay, they are preset. We have brute force dirs, brute force files, be recursive. This is like giving us the -r parameter you're using on terminal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we just click start. So let's give it some time to work on the directory, to brute the directories. Okay, as it like searches for the directories, let's try and access we see whether it's accessible, because we saw like the HTTPS port is open and HTTP. Let's just try to see whether we can be able to access it, to access the web server. So to access the particular site on this box, so we'll just do HTTP, and then we're just gonna enter the port, the IP address of the box, .10.7. See whether we are successful. So we get elastics. I think this is a particular web page common in some boxes. So let's try the default password. It's always, the password is always admin and Palano. I don't know. Let me just try that one. Admin and don't get it. Should be admin. Give it balance. So let me try. Also, I said, like, if you're following and you see me making some errors, you can just ignore me so that you can be quick with this particular box. Oh no, I just remembered. It's Palo Santo. let me write that word. Yeah, we use admin and Palo Santo. Yeah, that particular one. It might be of help in maybe in any other CTF you might come across. So even that one doesn't log in. Let's try to look at the source code. We see whether you can get something useful. I just zoom in here. So the method used for submitting data is post. CSL image. So nothing of nothing of interest here. So that doesn't help. So we'll try and look whether there is a known vulnerability for elastics using such exploit. So let's go back to our terminal. So we are going to use such exploit. Oh my God, no, we needed to put like the elastics. Yeah, so we see there are several options here which there are several like known vulnerabilities, the CVEs. So all of these ones. The first one is cross-site scripting, multiple cross-site scripting vulnerabilities. We have the graph.php, the local file inclusion, the blind SQL injection, PHP code injection. Let's go in with the local file inclusion. So at this point, I think we'll just start Metasploit. No. We first need to. We don't even need Metasploit for this one. It's just to search exploit, and then we're gonna give this particular pub here. Just a moment. I'm gonna issue because we're trying file inclusion. Just gonna try this one.
Hi, Tony.
Yes.
Your volume is a bit low. Is there a way you could tweak it up a bit?
Okay. What about now?
Oh yes, now you're clearer now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I don't know, at some point maybe I could interrupt you for a bit. I see there are those who have joined and they don't know how to access.
Okay, sure.
Just go ahead.
Maybe you can put up your screen. Just
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to address some of the questions on the chat. There are those of you who are having a challenge accessing the labs. So first and foremost, you need to access it from the old Hack the Box page. And this is the URL. I'm going to paste this on chat right now. This is the URL for logging into the old Hack the Box interface, because the new Hack the Box does not have the functionality for dedicated labs. Oh, I sent to Tony. Okay, let me send to everyone. All right. So for those of you who have shared your Hack the Box handles, I've added you to the lab. So once I add you to the lab, on your left side of the lab, if you're seeing my screen, there's a section written dedicated labs. So if you click on the EU dedicated 36, you will find the 3 labs that we're working on. So these are the labs that we're working on today. We have Legacy, we have Devel, and we have BIP. So to access these labs, you'll have to download the connection pack. after you've been added to the labs. So because you've been added to a new lab, you need to reset, to switch your access for the dedicated labs. So you'll come here and then you will switch your access to, you'll come here on your right side where it says access, and you'll switch your access to EU dedicated 36, which are the labs that we're working on today. And then after you've switched, then you come up here where it says download your connection pack, and you download your connection pack here. So once you download your connection pack, then you can go ahead and on your command line, where you have downloaded your connection pack, you will run OpenVPN, your username, which is the name of the connection pack, .ovpn, and enter. And that now will allow you to access the labs that you're working on. So at that point, then you can pick the IP addresses of the labs and ping them to see if you can access them. So for example, the lab that you're working on, right now is, Tony, is that Devel?
It's BIP.
Oh, we are working on BIP, okay. So you will ping 10.10.10.7 to see if you can reach it. And if you get a reply, then you have access to the labs. Okay, Tony, back to you. You can go ahead now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Just okay. So we were here, and let me launch the terminal. Oh yeah. So we were here. We found that the web server is it's running the Elastic software. So we tried and find whether we have an existing CV for Elastic, and we found Elastic. We found there's such exploit. So we found several, and we decided to go in with the local file inclusion. So for that, we'll just run against exploit. You can just use this particular shortcut to view the particular vulnerable file. So when you scroll through, I think it's down. Yeah, you'll find this particular directory, this one. So this is the particular LFI exploit. So just copy it. Control-Shift-C, then you go back to our browser. Okay, you can. I've just skipped this process of going, maybe checking in the exploit DB. So yeah, for the sake of time. So we go back to our browser. Then we're just gonna paste that particular line in front of there. So we find a bunch of characters. So let's see whether we have anything interesting. Okay, you can see like there are some users. You can see like pass looks like a password, value, user. Okay, let's try the control U. We see whether maybe the HTML version is better. Yeah, so the same file, just in HTML view. Okay, we get this particular section here, the free Bpx database configuration. We have this one is the AMPB host name where the free Bpx resides, the engine running that's MySQL, DB name of the free Bpx database. We have the ADB user. Then we get this one. I want you to let me zoom in the screen. There's something interesting here. This particular line. Yeah, this particular line, our username to access the Asterix manager interface, and our password for the ampgr user. So let's see whether this file still contains this. So let's just look the other instances of this particular. So copy, then control F the file, paste. Yeah, and you can see at the bottom here we have like one of 3 matches. So the next one is the unpass, then we have the other one is. So we'll try just these 2. But yeah, this one, you see this one have a hyphen, more like a comment. So we'll use this one. So let's try go in with this one as the password. So I'll just copy that one. Let me zoom out my browser. And if you remember, when we did the SSH, when we did the Nmap scan, we found that the port 22 is open. So we can try like just go in. Let's try SSH. Let's try the first router, the first most probable user, that's root, with the password. No, it's so fast. We need the IP address. Unable to negotiate port 22, no matching key. I've never come across this issue. Okay, this is a common issue with SSH. I think we need to tweak the SMTP file. Okay, just let's do whatever we like doing best. Let's see whether there's somebody with the same problem. How to exchange. Just a moment. Let's go direct to the answers we see as the approach. Let's see whether it worked. I was able to negotiate with the. I never faced this issue. I think there's a trick I used. It should be. It's a particular trick I use. Yeah, let's try adding like our own like cipher up here. Let's try this one. So we're gonna enter our root password then 10.10.7. Awesome. Yeah, I think let's try the password that we found. Not here. It should be here. Awesome. We have access to the machine. So the first command, as usual, we want to know like who am I? We are root. So the next one is which particular directory are we in? The root directory. So the other one now the ls. Okay, you see there are several here, and I think we have the first flag here, root.txt. So we'll just cut root. So let's see whether like any of this is a directory. A simple command is dir. So no, it should be like okay. But let's see. Let's just try and analyze. Elastics.rpm. RPM. This is a Fedora then. This is a Fedora package or CentOS, or maybe there's this new system that's kind of replacing CentOS. It's what's the name? I think it's gone. I can't remember the name. It's kind of replacement for CentOS. Let's try go to the home directory. So, or Rocky Linux. It's kind of replacing CentOS. So we just ls here. Then we see you have funny, spam printer. Let's start with funny. So it's a directory. It's a directory. Just ls. Yeah, I think we got our next flag. This user. So let's try and cut the user and see the content. I think we are good. You can see like here's the first. This is the first one. And this is the second one. I didn't go through like the particular guidelines for this one, so I didn't know like how many flags we have. Let's try. Yeah, I think we have two flags. I think we're done with this box. Okay, I think there are several methods. I think you guys should try, because a friend who tried, he went the Metasploit way. So I think there are several methods you can use to hack into this particular box. So I think we can do Foraco. And what did we get with it? It actually wasn't of help anyway. So maybe we can just write like a summary of what we have used here. So we did an nmap scan. Let's just for like whoever will be following us. Then we did check the site web server. This is more like a web server. Then the other one is hotels. Use the existing CVEs for elastics. Yeah, so I think that's enough tip for anyone who will want maybe to also spawn this particular machine. Yeah, I think we are done with the Bpx. So maybe if there's anybody else who has done it, maybe you can just say your way. So like there's somebody who did all of them, actually John. So maybe at the end of the meeting, at the end of the meeting, you can tell us like which ways you used. So the next box I'll try is legacy. So let me just clear everything. Oh, and we could have submitted our flags. Let me let's do it. Let's do it. That was our we tried. Let me yeah, then let's go back to it's taking time than I expected. Yeah. Let's submit our flags. So we found this one here. So it's cut root. The other one was in our home directory, funnies here, something like funnies. Yeah, so we can do cut user. So let's try, I think, let's try submit one. We'll give it a let's just leave whatever it's there. This was, let's say, medium. Definitely the retired boxes, you won't get any points. So wow. So you won't get any points for the retired boxes. So you're gonna get the active box to get any points. So let's try the legacy box. I'm gonna clear up my screen. So just give me a moment to switch to the other box. Okay, as we wait for the other particular machine to connect. So for those like who want to try we already shared the particular links to various walkthroughs. So, but there are different ways you can use. So you can just try, like as long as you be able to get the flags. So For the BIP, you can try, there's this guy on YouTube, there's Zakasploit, or you can try the blogs on maybe FreeCodeCamp, CyberDive, there are several, some on Medium. So as long as like maybe you understand whatever is happening and you'll be able to get the plugs. See, it's up. .4. Yeah, it's up. So we can get started with legacy. Just a moment. I'm gonna switch these ones.
So Tony, while you're at it,
Okay.
John mentioned that he has done all the boxes that we're doing today.
Yeah.
So John will be giving you a 1 month VIP Plus pass for Hack the Box. You can reach out to me separately, and then I'll share with you the pass for your VIP access. So once you use the pass, you'll have 1 month access, full access to VIP Plus labs. And we have a few more labs to, we have many more passes to give out. So anyone who is with us today, by the time we close, if you would have at least pawned the box, we'll be happy to share with you a VIP Plus pass for 1 month access. So guys, keep working at it also while Tony takes us through.
Okay, so the next, congratulations to John. So the next book that we'll be looking is Legacy. So I was trying to look at some of the comments on this particular book. So as usual, we are, for those who are just following, we know the IP address of this particular box is 10.10.4. So, and it's up, we can ping the machine. So as usual, the first thing you do is like enumeration. So we scan the network. It's actually the first thing I think everybody does. So let's just try with whatever we started with the previous box, BIP. So the first parameter will issue the SD, which probes any open ports and determines the service running and the version. The other one is -O to determine the OS detection, the OS running. And the other one is -F, this for fast mode. I will use the version light to minimize the probing to at least 2 probes, and then we'll issue the particular IP of our box, 10.4. So requires root privileges sudo. Okay, for those who are using ZenMap, you can just use this particular the same syntax here. So as that one is running, let's issue another one. Let's try a more aggressive command. Just go again, sudo nmap. Let's do the -sv as usual. -t, is it caps T4? The caps T4 is for like a fast execution. Then the other one as usual, like -O and -F. Then version light. Then we issue our 10.10.4. So let's analyze whatever we get here. Yeah, so this one is done. And then the previous machine, for this one, you only have 2 ports open. That's the port 139 TCP, and the other one is port 445 TCP. The version is XP. For the Microsoft DS, it's running on Windows. It's for Microsoft Windows XP. We can't plug a CD for this. So, okay, let's see whatever we get, the output we get on this particular. Okay, let's compare. This is plot, so that gives us no help for now. Let's see deeply. Microsoft XP SP3, so aggressive voice guesses. So this will be our target. 94% guess that we are running, the box is running on Windows XP. 92%. So server 2 or 3, 92%. I think so. I think we focus on this one. Let's see whether we have any other useful information. Okay, now let's do a deeper scanning on this particular port here, because it looks the most vulnerable to us right now. So we'll just focus on that particular single port and map. We do a -P for 445, and then issue the script to search for any vulnerabilities. Then the target IP, which is 10.10.4. Let's see whatever we get on this particular scan. So this one specifies the port number, 445 - script vuln. This one tries to check for known vulnerabilities for this particular port, and it will report if we have, like, it will give you a report whether we have any. So awesome, I think we can see. Let's look at the data here. Script, yeah, let's see the particular report for the vulnerability scan, and we have one. Number one, CVE 2022 version. Yeah, I think you guys can see this particular section here. Vulnerable to remote code execution. Sorry, service, Mr. Gold code. Yeah, remote code execution vulnerability version. So these are particular CVE code here. You can check this one on XDB. Let's see whether they have any other useful information. Okay. So the vulnerable CV that we'll be checking is this particular here. So let's just copy this one. We can go to exploit DB to search for it, but let's use search exploit. So we see there's like several exploits that we can use. So let's see which one. Which one? Net API.dll. So I think we can just use Net API because I find it to be, it's one of the most popular remote exploits against Microsoft Windows. So let's just launch Metasploit. Net API. So we'll just do search, then we'll specify the Net API. I don't have any. Let me see. Yeah, we have it here. This particular exploit. So this box is a lot easier than the first one. So we'll just use. You can say use 0, and you can just like give the script the path. Just let me just go the conventional way. Net API. So no payload configured, defaulting to Windows Metapreta reverse TCP. So the first thing you do when you are in this console, you just show options. Then let's see whatever we need to set. We have the port. We want like this is the port that we'll be using. We have our target port on the remote machine. The remote host, we have that's not set, so we'll do set add hosts to 10.10.4. Okay, the other one is I think show options. Yeah, we are done. For exploit target, it's set to automatic targeting, that's 0. So we can, let's see the targets, show targets. I think we saw that like our most probable like OS was Windows XP, so we can set that one to, yeah, we can set SP3, Windows XP, because that's what we, I don't know whether we can go back. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, this one. Our probable guess was Windows XP SP3, 94%. So that's what we'll be using. So we'll set the target is Windows XP SP3 English always on X. Yeah, that one number, I think it's 6. So we can just copy the path, or we can just say set target to 6. And I think we are done. Anything else that we haven't set here? Is our IP. Yeah, we are done. So just run the command run or exploit. So just say run.
Yes, so while you're still at it, Tony.
Yes.
We have another winner of VIP Plus Pass, and that is Firstborn. So Firstborn has pawned root on BIP in the last 45 minutes. So Firstborn also reach out to me on chat. I'll send you your Hack the Box pass for the month. Sure, go ahead, Tony.
Okay, so we have exploit completed but no session was created. Okay, this is a common issue with the latest Metasploit. I think it's an issue with the payload. Let's see how the probable payloads. Oh, we have several.
Okay, just a minute, Tony. I interrupt you for a minute. I think it's a match clip. And for the others who are still joining us, the drill is you share your Hack the Box username, and you'll be granted access to the labs that you'll be working on today. You have like Legacy, Devel, and BIP, but we have already done the walkthrough practical for BIP. So that's what Tony is working on. And yes, maybe if you have any other concern, please you can just reach out to me.
Okay, and to add on that also, Nancy, I see I mentioned the passes, and quite a number of you are interested in getting into the labs. So Tony, let me just quickly take them through again the process of joining the labs that we're working on, and then you can continue.
Sure.
Okay, so can you see my screen, Tony?
Yeah, it's visible.
So what we're doing today is we are working on dedicated labs. Dedicated labs have been given to us just for this event. So you share your Hack the Box username, and then I add you as a user on in the labs. Once I've added you as a user to the labs, on your left side of the screen, you will find that you have an added menu here that is called the Dedicated Labs. So when you click on the drop down and you select the EU Dedicated 36, you will find that now you can see the labs that we are working on for today. And we're working on 3 labs. We're working on legacy, we're working on devel and BIP. So to access these 3 labs, you will go to, on your left side, you'll go to this menu entry, which is called access. And then you will switch your dedicated labs, because the dedicated labs have just been added. So you'll click on switch and then EU dedicated 36, which will switch your labs. And then now you can download your connection pack here. Okay. So once you click on your connection pack and you download it, then you can go ahead and you access it using the usual method of OpenVPN, and then the name of the lab that you access, the name, usually your username .ovpn in the terminal. So once you have gone through that process and OpenVPN has connected to Hack the Box, then you can ping the labs that you're working on to see if you can access them. Okay. So we have legacy, which is 10.4, we have devel, which is 10.5, and BIP, which is 10.7. So I mentioned that we have quite a number of VIP plus ticket passes for today. To be exact, by the number of people that are coming in, we have 10 passes. John was the first to get the pass because he mentioned that he has pawned all the boxes. Firstborn on route for BIP 1 hour ago. Amokin followed. Oh, okay. No. We're not working on this. Eh? So we have firstborn, and then we have this user here. I don't know how their name. So, and we have Amokin still pawning Provice. So we have given so far we've given out 3 passes. We still have 7 more passes to give out. So guys, feel free, for all those of you who can pawn your boxes before the end of our meetup for today, you'll get a free VIP plus pass. Okay, back to you, Tony.
Okay, thanks for that. Also, we already set the various options for this particular exploit. Let me just go back with this one because I seem to be getting some errors. So. So we are using this particular module to try and exploit the port 445. So we just say use exploit Windows SMB. Yeah. So we can configure. Let's run the show options command. If there are hosts, the remote host, I target. That's 10.10.4. Then let's see the other various options there. Our host, the add port, these are the port, SMB pipe, we'll touch that one. This is my current IP, then we have the L port. The target, we can just leave that one as automatic, or we can just show targets. I chose Windows XP, XP, SP3, so I think that was 6. So set target to 6. the other one, we can check whether it's vulnerable. There's the command, the check command. So it tells us cannot reliably check the exploitability. Let me check. Do we still have the access? Yeah, the device is up. So I think we can just try run. Otherwise, we're not getting a feedback there. Let's just try go with that one. No session was created. Let's try switching the payload and see whether we can use a different payload. Just a minute. Okay, let's just try and see the information that we got to Denmark. I closed that particular tab. Okay. Let's try and set the payload to this common payload for Windows. Meterpreter reverse TCP. Let's run the exploit command. No session created, unreachable or X connection. There's a new error to me. Just a moment. Solution to let's try again. We're still getting the same error. Okay, anybody who actually spawned the legacy, you can tell me where I'm going wrong if you use my method. So 8, 7. Okay, let's just try working on this on a new terminal. think target was 6. Yeah. I think we're going to get set up. Let's try run. We are still getting the same error. Okay, this is me. Just a moment. How many are we on this particular box? I think I might take more time than usual on this particular box, so let's try one more round. If everything goes just like it's going, I'm gonna leave it for you. Okay, let's see. There is something I'm missing out here. Okay, let's try running it without setting a particular target. I think it's I think I think everything is set, right? Let's just check let's see the target. Okay, so my machine is on. Just a moment. Oh. No session created. Let's see this error. 10 started reverse TCP 10.10.4 field unreachable. Okay, I can't seem to find out I'm doing wrong here. Okay, I see a chip. Let's try changing the particular. Let's try switching the pair ports. Then. We're still getting the same error. Okay, let me try switching my port. Something like
Hi, Tony.
hello.
The reason why you aren't getting a shell is that it's trying to reconnect to your, what's it called, your local host IP. So you need to change that to your Hack-the-Box VPN IP.
Oh,
Just do ifconfig on another terminal. You see your IP. Yes.
Yeah.
So
So scroll up. Okay. So you actually have two running at the same time. So what you can do is type sudo ipconfig, turn one down. Oh no, ifconfig, turn one down.
let's see, turn one, yeah.
Turn one, yeah. Turn one down. And so copy the turn 0 IP and then set that as the L host.
Oh.
Okay, try that.
Let's see. Okay, let me switch back to the port.
Yeah, 445, run. Could you try close the VPN session and then like restart it again?
Okay. Just kill it here, actually.
Okay, check your turn 0 IP. In 6. Yep. Set that as the host.
Okay, let me see whether I still have access to the. Oh, yeah, I'm online. Let me try something. I think you're good. Here's a headache.
Oh no.
Let me see here. Let's see. It's the only one that we have.
Maybe browse for the error that you're getting. Maybe that's something else.
Just in case there's somebody the same. Firewall, I don't talk about it.
Okay, change the L port. I think the port that it's trying to connect to is the one that's not agreeing with the exploit. Try a port like 443.
Okay.
Set L port to 443. Try that. This is not good.
Headache. I think. Okay, let's try switching the port at this point.
Okay, Metasploit has failed a couple of times. Try running this, try finding a way of running this exploit without using Metasploit. Because it should work, but it's not.
Let me see, there's a GitHub link here. Oh, yeah. And I saw a backup folder file here. Just a moment. Yeah, I think let me try this one.
For this one, you can just copy the link and then duplicate to get it on your box instead of copying the entire thing.
Sure.
Tony, just to mention to the team also, for those of you who have been given access, you have access till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, right around, let me see how many hours are remaining. We're remaining with 14 hours. What time will that be?
Around 8 a.m. yesterday. I mean, tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, so for those of you who have been given access to the labs, you still have access till 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Let's say 7:30. We don't want to. Yeah, you still have. That's 10 hours. Let me see. Yes,
yeah.
so you have
10
you have access till 8 a.m. tomorrow to the 3 labs. So you can keep working at it till then, and then they will be decommissioned by 8 a.m. tomorrow. So we have another winner of the VIP Plus pass for Hack the Box, and that is Sparrow. Sparrow has owned the box Devel. Tony, can we target to finish at the top of the hour? I think we have about 10 minutes to go.
Okay. So let's try this.
Actually, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just do this as the last one, and
Yeah.
then maybe you can just come to the end of the session. For the other one, in case maybe between now and tomorrow morning you're able to maybe work on one of the challenges which makes you eligible for the premium access, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to me, and I can definitely talk to Cliff about that.
Okay, so let's try this particular script. When you see like it's print, this is probably Python 2. So it doesn't have the braces. So Python 2, then you want to call our script, which is a mess. 08067 then we give our target IP, again, the syntax, .4, We can specify the target. The target, I think, was 6. Then we can do the port 445. Let's try that run.
Oh, so for this one, you need to create an SMB share folder where your reverse payload executable will be.
Okay.
Okay, so while Tony is also figuring that out with John, I would like to also introduce some of the core members of our meetups team, and we have Brian on the call. Brian, you can say hi to the team. I don't know if Brian can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, Cliff. Hi, everyone. Brian here. Yes, I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
It's a free country now.
Oh, yeah. Pleasure
Yes.
to meet everyone. Happy to consult and help and guide where need be. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Benson was on the call. I don't know if he dropped off. I think he dropped off. Maybe next time we'll all get to meet him. Back to you, Tony. Oh, I think we lost Tony as well. Eh? Nancy, is that so?
Yeah. I think Tony has dropped off, so maybe I'll just take over. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and staying throughout the session. We've had quite an intense one today, and it's been so insightful. So maybe before I give the final say, Cliff, if you have anything else to say to end this, it was quite a pleasure having you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Tony, in his absentia, thank you as well, and the SheHacks fraternity for having us today. We look forward to working more with you going forward. I hope that we can help now build each other and our communities and in learning more on our cybersecurity skills and building our skills. Thank you, Nancy. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, we'll definitely get to do so much more together in future for both communities. Thank you so much, everyone, also for joining us. And I think with that, we can just come to the end of the session. I think Tony is not yet back, but I'll definitely tell him. So, in case of anything, kindly, if you're having issues with the boxes, we had shared the write-ups. You can look into that. And if you, Cliff, I don't know if they can still be able to sort out to work on the box. Are they still eligible for the premium access?
Yes, they still have access till tomorrow morning. So everyone, you're welcome to hack at the boxes. That's until we'll reach the limit of VIP plus passes. So you're still welcome. We still have quite a number of them to give out.
Okay, so maybe if you are able to work on a box, you can reach out to me or to Cliff if you personally know him, but you can reach out to me and I'll ensure that you also get the access. So good night, everyone. See you on Thursday. Thank you so much. Good night.